JB, so good to see you. We start with an important question. Are you taking on too much risk? We have four signs that you might be. Risk isn't just about numbers, it's about how you feel when market conditions change. So let's talk through four signs that you may be taking on more risk than you should. First sign, you check your accounts constantly, but how often is too often?
Great to see you as always, Erin. This is a great question. If you're checking your accounts every hour, multiple times a day, some people, it's kind of like risk tolerance. Everybody has their own appetite for it.
Right.
If you're checking your accounts daily and you're getting stressed out about it, that's not a great thing. A lot
Right.
of folks will say once a week, once a month, keep an eye on things. If you're working with a financial advisor who's monitoring things for you, you don't have to worry as much about it. So
Mhm,
you don't
mhm.
want to increase blood pressure and end up paying more money to the doctor.
Right. Good point. All right. Sign number two, ask yourself, are you losing sleep when the market drops? That being said, JB, it is very difficult to tune out all those headlines.
Oh, it sure is. And you think about it, headlines are built to grab attention.
Right.
So the
Yep.
headlines are there so that you will read or listen or watch. And if you're losing sleep over market ups and downs, maybe your risk tolerance is different than the way your accounts are set up. In a great plan, and one of the things that we do and how we help people set their plans up, you want to have things that are always that are not subject to market loss or bond loss, things that are very diversified. So if you're losing sleep at night, you need to look at how your accounts are set up. Talk with your advisors. One thing we really like having those deep conversations with folks, and make sure that things are set up for you the right way. And if you're still losing sleep because of the markets, then you might need to reevaluate, do you really need to be in the market? Because it's a long-term thing. Look at
Right.
things over the long haul.
Yeah, that's a good reminder. Always, time horizon is always important and relevant. All right. Third sign that you may be taking on too much risk. You've made panic driven decisions before. JB, you and I have talked about this. This is known as emotional investing.
Yes, this is something that it's easy to get caught up in. Well, I hear that the markets have been up this much, and I'm getting stressed out. Do I need to sell because we had a downturn? We saw folks who stuck through things in April of 2025 when the market had a downturn of 8 to 10%, stuck with things. Everything turned out okay. Anybody who's panic sold because the market was down when the tariffs first came in, they lost out on a lot of the gains for the year. So the rule is you don't want to sell when things are losing and have lost their money. That you want to buy low and sell high.
Right.
So make sure you build a plan, work with someone who's going to help you monitor that plan, and don't let emotions drive the train. Let the
Right.
plan drive the train. You can have feelings about things, but don't follow through on those feelings if they don't align with your risk and your goals.
It's such a good reminder. It's just easier said than done when we as humans have such big feelings about this. And that brings us to sign number four, which is very similar. You feel pressure to chase returns, AKA FOMO.
Yes, it's kind of like anything. If you hear someone got a big sale and they went and bought something, they got, buy one get one free. Oh, they got this on sale. I need to go do that. Or oh, the markets have been growing great because XYZ stock made 50% last year. Well, guess what? It might not make that this year.
Probably not. Yeah.
The if you're buying after a lot of the gains, you may have missed out on the big money that was to be made there. So again, constantly look at what are your goals and then work with a fiduciary to help you stay in line with those goals so that you don't have to worry about this. After all, that's why you have a financial advisor, to help you advise you and to help you stay on track with your goals. Don't worry about keeping up with the Joneses. Don't worry about that. It's all about what return are you earning and how is your money growing and is it diversified and then you don't have to worry about those
Yeah.
things.
And how do you feel about it? Well, JB, I feel like it's worth just asking kind of point blank then, how can working with a financial advisor help us stay in line with our risk tolerance?
Aaron, that's a great question. A good financial advisor is going to have those deep conversations with you. They're going to look at your risk tolerance. They're going to ask you questions that are not just what would you do if this happened, but how would you feel about things? It looks at your
Right.
goals as it relates to your emotions, also looks at your tax issues. It looks at you holistically. How's it going to affect your estate? And then it helps you to stay on track so that you can be confident that once you build that plan and you reassess the plan, that you're going to stay on track and you're not going
Right.
to have to worry about it. That's the value in a financial advisor. In everybody should be making money in 2024 and 2025. But where a financial advisor comes in play is they help to protect you against those downturns, and they look at all the other issues at play. They
Right.
look at RMDs, the required minimum distributions as that comes about. They look at distributions. They look at all of your goals, short
Right.
and long term. So it's a holistic approach, but it's more than just where can I make money.
Right. Right. We can trust that the plan is based on data as opposed to emotion, which leads to peace of mind. Well said, JB. If somebody would like to sit down with you, learn what their risk tolerance is, create that holistic financial plan based on that, what's the best way to reach you?
The best way to reach us is you can give us a call here at the office, 803 939 4848, or visit us online at beckettfinancialgroup.com.
Great. JB, thank you.
Thank you, Erin.